Rocky, and I really hope this is Sylvester Stallone. Rocky, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Sorry to disappoint.
Damn it.
Watched Sons of Anarchy last night after Dave was trashing it, and I thought it was pretty good.
The Sons of what?
Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, Sons of Anarchy. It's anarchy, I tell you. Nothing but anarchy.
Come on.
I didn't see this. This is a story of a motorcycle gang that floats off into space.
They should have. Would have been at least something entertaining.
You didn't like the show.
If I could give a new show review,
Yeah.
about
New show review.
Sons of Anarchy, it's that sucky.
It's not even a fucking play on words.
This is one word. My reviews are really brief.
I would have liked Sons of ain't funny. Let's just try to go with some kind of wordplay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this show sucked. It was the
That's not wordplay.
Okay. Son of Ann Shitty.
Okay.
Oh no, Sons of Ann Farty. Took me 4 times.
So that's your review.
Terrible show. That was my new show review.
But
I bet the producers are just like, damn, that review was awful.
You can't print that.
You can't print that.
That may mean that you like it, though.
I don't care.
Okay? With his farting and shitting.
Are you, I see the way you're dressed today. Mm-hmm. Are you a waitress at the pool bar, or what's happening here?
No, I just put on a very colorful, fun shirt to wear today.
Really?
It's a little overcast. I thought I'd brighten up everyone's day.
I'm not saying it.
No,
I just feel like I'm on the Lido deck.
This is a fun shirt.
It's gray and
How can a
blue.
shirt be fun?
It's fun to wear. It fits. That's what makes it fun.
It's very hieroglyphic-ish.
Yeah.
If that's fun.
Looks like Grandma's quilt with a pocket on the front of it. Todd, that's Fez's real name. Todd,
Stop.
You're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, guys, I caught a really interesting thing last night on the Gary Unmarried. Right at the end of it, where they do the This Is CBS tagline, they were doing quick cutaways between commercials, and they actually had the ABC logo up when they said, This is CBS. And as soon as the S got out of the guy's mouth, it immediately cut away. And I'd had a couple of cocktails, and I was like, maybe I'm hallucinating, but I rolled it back on my DVR, and sure enough, there it was. And somebody screwed up big time.
I'm sorry, Todd. That was the most boring story I've ever heard and stayed awake. But
you sound exactly
apparently,
like my ex-wife.
for some reason, CBS is putting up ABC's logo.
I don't know. Maybe I don't see where it would help him any.
Did you even see this last night, Fez?
Yeah, I watched Gary Unmarried.
What time did it come on?
Came on 8:30 in the East.
Who's in the East? You
Yeah.
watching shows in the East now?
7:30 Central.
Okay. Jeremy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, buddy. Big S 1287 checking in.
What do you say, my brother?
I got a cheap on.
Yeah.
Egypt honors granite head of Ramses II, 3,000-year-old red granite head.
So where did they find this?
In Egypt, Cairo, Egypt.
All I've ever wanted to do is find an old head somewhere. Just for once in my life, find an old head.
Guess we just have to start digging. Eventually you'll find one.
I got yours. I'm just going to take your head in and say, look at this white beard. This head must be thousands of years old.
My head is not old. It's just prematurely graying
Well, it's gray right on time.
and
It's
whitening.
seriously gray right on time. Who was president when you were born? Was it Grant?
No, it wasn't General Grant.
Well, not General Grant. He was President Grant then. Here is Matt. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez. Go ahead, Matt. You're gone, brother. Let me go over here to Hangs. Hangs, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
5281 Badass.
Hey, what's happening?
What's happening? I got an Ichiban for you.
Let me hear it, dude.
Matt Millen finally fired as GM for Detroit Lions. Maybe we can draft a football player in the first round.
I think we talked about that yesterday a little bit, Fez. You felt bad about it, though, right? You're a big Matt Millen fan.
Oh, just huge. So sorry to see Matt Millen, after 7 years of destroying that town's hopes and dreams, finally get shown the curb. The guy who actually had fans thrown out of the stadium if they had mean Matt Millen posters.
Single Malt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy, it's 2025.
What do you say, dude?
Say hello, and I love you both. Fezzy,
Yeah.
I hear you talking for a change.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Appreciate the compliment?
You know why Fez is talking?
Fezzy
He's
is
got an
not
audience. He
talking
likes
for
to
a
show up in front of an audience. He likes to say, "Oh, look, I'm doing it.
Hi, people.
I'm cleaning up my room, Mom." Earl, you're not falling for this shit, are you? Earl, why'd you take your hat off for a second? It was so shiny. Take your hat off and look at the glow on that dome.
And why does he have a Band-Aid? Who's smacking Earl around?
What happened, Earl?
I cut myself. A little minor cut shaving this morning.
Shaving your head?
Yeah. Little nick.
Let me see. What did you call yourself?
Single malt.
A little what?
Little single malt.
What did he call himself? I couldn't make it out. Earl can't hear me anymore.
Little Nick.
Yeah, it was a little nick.
Oh, Earl, that's not true. Don't do that to yourself. You're a little African American, and that's plenty, and that's something to be proud of. You're the grandchildren of Zulu kings and queens.
It would be nice. I don't know that for sure, but
Yeah, I know. It never does, but I like to go like Angela Davis always says that. Toni Morrison likes to say that. I'll call you Little Nick if you want to.
I like the name.
So how'd you cut your head?
I was just touching it up, and then it just went, and then just saw a little piece of flesh flying across the room.
But what are you doing? You shaving your head on the sidewalk? You just rubbing your head along the gutter? What are you doing?
No, it's just they used the Mach 3. And
See, the whole thing about having a shaved head should be less problems, not more. I wouldn't want to get up and shave. You shave your beard and your head at the same time? You just lather up everything that exists?
I shave my head first, let it settle a little bit, then take a shower, shave my face, and then touch up the head.
And then do your pubes with a Lady Gillette? And then that's the end of the day for you?
I touch up the pubes with a little scissors.
That's too much.
It's too much. I'd rather have Fez's white Santa Claus beard going.
Looks like he's going to a Marcellus Wallace costume party. A Band-Aid is on the back of his head.
Everyone at the party has to dress like that?
I would go to that party.
That'd be an easy party.
Mrs. Marcellus Wallace.
That's pride fucking with you.
That's pride fucking with you right now.
Yeah, just a minor nick.
Yeah. That's you. Minor neck. He's just a minor neck, ladies and gentlemen. No more, no less.
What color was your blood?
Where's that come from? This is 2008.
It's pretty dark.
All right? And by the way, you're not back there in St. Pete, Florida, where this stuff is acceptable. Are you okay,
Really?
Dave? You had to hear something like that?
I'll get over it. I'm
Hey,
very liberal.
Is that Radiohead t-shirt? No, because...
What's wrong with it? I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt over
But
it.
seriously, you look like the class of 93. Just the way that you're dressed, you look like the 93 slacker.
I got this 12 years ago.
Yeah.
This is the first day you've changed shirts this week.
Yeah, I was staying with the blue shirt until for 3 days in a row.
Why? Do you think it was a
don't-
uniform? Just gave up?
Just losing it, yeah. Slowly, Travis from O&A said I was fat today.
Well, fight him.
I was thinking about it.
I always try to tell you guys, if you ever have any problems, fight.
I am.
Just fight the coworkers.
I'll ride these 2 weeks of probation out, and then
there's Mooch.
Travis will get a knuckle sandwich.
A what?
Knuckle sandwich,
It's not a
Mr. B.
nickel sandwich.
Oh.
A nickel sandwich would be like, hey, I'm making money.
All right.
And having a nice snack.
I combined the putting nickels in the sock with the sandwich.
You didn't combine any of it. You just said a nickel sandwich like an idiot. What's happening at the home life? Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's
Baby's
fine.
keeping you up all night?
She's been irritable these the last few nights, but everything else is
Maybe
going
she
well.
figured out who her dad was.
That's just
How
not
old's
true.
the baby now?
She's approaching. She's 4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. Her first words, write this down to as a radio psychic.
Got
Her
it.
first words are going to be, please tell me I'm adopted.
Oh,
And that'll be it.
I'm not writing that down.
Why not?
I got
Why
it. Don't
you
worry.
write it down?
Please tell me adopted.
I'm adopted.
Not really.
And I'm putting quotes so we know that it was actually her words.
Instead of who?
Instead of just some random, fact that I wrote down. That it's actually someone saying it.
Yeah. You know what I'll have, Fez? A Mai Tai and a turkey club.
I am not a waitress.
You really do.
And it's something I shouldn't have to yell out.
Seriously, did you get that on a ship?
No,
All right, it's nice.
I ordered it online. It's where you have to get the bigger sizes.
Oh, why you gotta be hard on yourself? The Dread Kid just got a bag of hair today. Is that his gimmick?
He likes that look.
What is this, though? Are you serving food? Is that why you've got the bag over your head?
It looks like he shit his skull.
I get hot otherwise. It gets all on my neck.
Yeah.
So that's really it.
But it's your hair. It's up to you.
Well, yeah, but I could cut it or I could put it in a
How long
bag.
did you grow your hair like that?
Like 8 years?
8 years. All right, let me take a look. Would it be a problem to get it back in the bag?
Once we let that cat out.
No problem at all, Mr. B.
None at all? Thank you.
Maybe there is some problem. That has taken a
No,
long
I like
time
it
to
like
come
that.
off.
Just keep one thing out, yeah.
This works?
Yeah, that's a better look for you.
All right.
Nice.
Actually, if he did the other side, he's Gary Oldman, True Romance.
Yeah, you ought to True Romance this motherfucker.
The white guy with the hat and the dreads.
Yeah.
So like
And
this?
and order some Chinese food. I want you to have Chinese food and then keep pushing a lamp in Fez's face while he's trying to talk to you. You ain't even looking at those breastises up there. You clocking me. Or why don't you go dreads instead of the fucking Marcellus Wallace look?
I don't have enough hair. I could never do it. It would take me decades to grow it that long.
It'll take you 8 years.
You don't lose the back of your hair.
Oh, remember when I grew my hair out
Yeah.
when I lost my Taylor Hicks bet? It was thinning up top and thinning up the
It's
side.
very Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 84.
Do you think the reason that you fucked your hair up by shaving your head for so many years?
No, it was going long before that. That's why I started shaving. I was like, you know what? Let's just skip the process right now and just let it go now because I was going really fast.
The little Nick is bald. Can't believe it. Poor prick.
Yeah.
Look at you over there.
Thank my grandfather for that. The baldness from my mother's side.
She was bald?
Yeah, his bald.
My grandfather, you idiot.
Well, she wasn't bald, but that's how she used to make money. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Fez will be here on the Lido deck for the next 4 weeks. Here's John. John, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Hi, buddy.
Got the Ichiban.
What you got for me, my man?
Phillies are number 1, and the Mets still suck. And fuck the 81s.
You know,
Fuck the
that's
16.
gotta be rough for your wife too, with the Mets doing their September stumble.
Oh, my God.
Because she's already got her playoff tickets, right?
Yeah, she bought the playoff tickets, and they are tied with the Brewers right now for the wild card.
Yeah.
The Phils, like I predicted, will win the division.
Oh, you predicted that.
You predicted as well,
Thank
but
you.
I also predicted Phils and Brewers. So the Sportsmaster once again is coming to fruition.
You know what? I think if you're going to come up with a nickname,
Yeah.
let other people give it to you. When you start to call yourself the Sportsmaster,
Right.
it's cheap.
Okay.
Hey, everybody, Sportsmaster's here. It's like when Fez was little, he tried to get his friends to call him Ace.
It didn't catch on.
He actually went to school and said to the guys, you want to start calling me Ace? See if it happens?
It just didn't work. Tried it.
Was it Ace Frehley you were trying to be called? The guy from Kiss?
No, I think it was Cowboy Ace Bob Orton from the old WWF.
Isn't the name Cowboy plenty enough of a nickname?
He was changing some things around.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Ace just never caught on.
Too bad. You want us to start calling you Ace? How about we call you Deuce? And you know why?
Why?
Smell like shit.
Oh.
If I was to be totally honest, that's what the Deuce name comes from.
I think the Ace boat has floated. I think it sailed away.
That's
I don't
the
think
Deuce.
I could catch
the
on
Deuce
with Ace.
floated.
He just says the Ace. The boat has floated. That's right up
gone.
there with Nickel Sandwich. No one ever says that boat has floated. Because that's what a boat is supposed to do. So that would never be a saying.
But it floated away.
You know how boats work, don't you?
Sure.
Okay. They sail away.
Right.
They don't float away. Ice cream floats.
Root beer? Float?
What are you now going to try to? We're going to brainstorm this. We're going to start throwing things against the wall. This Madison Avenue.
Back to the Mets. They had a 4-run lead.
Yeah, let's get back there, Sportsmaster.
4-run lead yesterday.
Yeah, it was
Blew
an embarrassment.
So forget it.
It was an embarrassment.
It's over. Good for the Brewers, by the way. They've been they're like the National League Tampa Bay Rays. It's good to see them get their fucking due.
Wow. Fez, your team, Rays Fever, striking in Tampa Bay right now.
I'll wait and see what happens in the playoffs. No one showed up to see any of these regular season games, despite the fact that they've been in the lead in the AL East, most of the season.
You're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ron. Hey, T-Bird. Dave, congrats on the baby. Fez, you wanted to be called Ace. Wasn't Gary and Ace part of the ambiguously gay duo on Saturday Night Live?
I believe they were. I think that was a cartoon by Robert Schmeigel.
Is that why you want to be called Ace?
No, that isn't where my ace came from. That ace happened years before those cartoons.
You realize we will accept you.
Oh, I understand.
So make the announcement.
I am not announcing anything. I have nothing to announce. And I don't want anyone to call me Ace.
Why not?
Because now it sounds stupid.
How about we call you Face?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would make you happy?
I would love
You're just
that.
suddenly excited.
Well, because the Face was my favorite character from A-Team.
Thanks. Or Ace Team, as it can now be known. Now, Fez and I had gotten this slight argument yesterday where Fez was telling me he would not, if he found out that somebody that you didn't like lost his wallet and you saw it, you wouldn't return it.
No, I wouldn't give it back. If it was someone I didn't like, someone I hated, I would not return their wallet if I found it in the street.
How many people are you hating in your life right now? I'm trying to think if I hate one person. I guess just Dave is the only person I hate.
That hurts.
That's a really unlucky wallet to find anyway.
What, Dave's wallet?
Yeah. Oh, I found a wallet. Great, it's Dave's.
Yeah, if you want to find a fucking a suitcase full of bills,
I have
I
money
would
in
just
that
grab
wallet.
it. Yo, this isn't mine. I'm not paying for this.
I've got money in my wallet, please.
Where's your wallet?
It's in the office.
You know what?
In the safe.
What? You know you're fucking broke. You know you're broke when your wallet isn't with you. You know
There's
what I
no
mean?
need for it.
I don't know a motherfucker who don't know where his wallet is at all time. I'll check my wallet 6 times an hour.
There's not $1 in his wallet. There's not a credit card you could use without it being handed back to you.
All right, this wallet is so unused. Look at it.
I keep it in good condition. It's used.
All right, this is that wallet you get when you're a little kid that you fill out the if you find this wallet, please return to. There's a cowboy on it.
I like the pictures.
All right, you have a card with yourself, Dave McDonald, associate producer.
/ sportsmaster.
Can you be any lower in life?
My card's all out of whack, too.
Look at how little he was when he got his fucking license.
Oh my gosh, you only had one chin.
That was last summer.
Why did you look like a baby last
That's
year?
good. Well,
It does. It looks just like his baby's picture.
Look how he does. I should put it up next to her. You had a neck like a stack of dimes.
I've had a child and a grown beard since. That's going to age someone considerably.
All right, now this from Monmouth University.
My diploma. They give you diplomas.
What do you have to show this to a cop? Look, officer, I'm a college graduate.
Well, I keep it in there because most people don't believe I'm a college graduate. That is why I keep it in there.
Well, this would prove it to me.
That-
A small card that says college graduate. Why don't I fucking just hang this on the wall here? There, I'm so proud of my boy.
From
And here's
gag
his-
diploma.
And here's his baby picture.
Last July.
Really?
Yeah.
So I knew you when this was taken.
Yeah.
God, have you aged in the last year?
It's a beard. It's a child.
You're like a U.S. president.
Jim Morrison took a age from 69 to 70 quite a bit. I'm in that phase.
So that's what you're happy about? The last days of Jim Morrison?
Someone give me a bathtub.
What are you, in the fucking L.A. Woman stage already?
I think so.
And just heading us down about an hour ago.
Where he recorded his vocals on the toilet, according to Oliver Stone, at least.
Here's your Orchard Bank debit card.
No, that's actually my first credit card, Ron, and I max out at $150, baby. I can't buy a fucking Wii.
You couldn't buy an apple out of that orchard.
To Jesus, I tried to buy a Wii, and they're like, no, we can't accept this credit card.
That's not a line of credit, $150. That's fucking change.
My brother said to get the credit card, because if I have it and I establish good credit, I'll get a better credit card. That's what he told me, so.
You're 30. Why should someone tell you to get a line with $150 on
He's
it now?
smarter than me. And then you'll find some...
more cards.
Well, you never know who you're going to be.
Well, in case the diploma's not
Listen.
impressive enough.
All right, now let's take a look at this fat roll, keeping the ones on the outside.
Right. There's some scratch in there, I think.
Yeah, there is. Faux. $4.
That's not much of an itch.
Yeah.
That's a soda and a pretzel on the sidewalk at New York. That's all I need.
And don't keep the change. Well, it's good that you got this $4 for the soda and the pretzel because your fucking card got rejected for a hot dog. I'm sorry, sir. The $4 came back. This isn't a wallet. This is an embarrassment.
There should be some change in there, or did the change fall out?
Who would put fucking change in their wallet?
I have a change section in my wallet, but there's a hole on the bottom. But like an asshole, I just keep putting the change in it.
You should have the only change should be your life.
There's other cards. There's a Ron Fez big ass card too, by the way.
Here is Jeremy Lopez's fucking.
I know if shit goes down.
What is that? Your fake ID?
I have a fake XM ID.
It's me, Jeremy Lopez.
You look so Hispanic.
Hey man, let me in. It's Jeremy Lopez. What do you have somebody else's ID for?
Some ragtag O&A intern left his ID behind, and I thought, you know, if shit goes down, I need to get back in the building, and Poe takes my XM ID, I can have Jeremy Lopez's ID and get back into the building.
Here's your VIP platinum membership card.
Yeah, that's to a strip club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's your Ron Fez big ass card.
That's right. Keep that in the wallet. Proud.
This is not an adult's wallet.
Wait a minute.
It really isn't.
I recognize that. That's Jeremy Lopez's big ass card.
Fuck Jeremy Lopez.
Jeremy Lopez is right at home right now going, where's my fucking card? This is fucking crazy. I know I had it. I was talking to Dave.
Sorry, Jeremy. He's an O&A intern. No one cares about them.
Well, this is an embarrassment. I'm going to turn it over to Fez.
Oh, come on.
And you're the only guy from Jersey who doesn't have one of those show this card to the cop that my uncle is a policeman.
Yeah.
What are those things called over there?
PBAs?
PBA cards.
They should just call it corrupt cops. Why would you be speeding, be able to show a card to a cop and get away?
Yeah, well, you just show it you put it under your license. I don't know. That's the way it is down there. But I have 2 cops who are state troopers, so if I tell the cops their names, I get away for free. So I don't even need a card.
So you got that going for you.
I have that.
So you've never been busted?
On the Garden State Parkway and Turnpike, never. Now, local streets, if I get arrested for speeding, then...
What are you fucking racing over there, guy? You back into that, Bruce Springsteen? You racing in the streets?
I don't obey the speed limit, man.
Mo, you're on Ron and Fez. Mo.
Yo, Ronnie, you sound like a $1.380.
What can I do for you, buddy?
I thought Fizzy liked to be called Snowball.
Snowball is a name I never asked for. It may be a nickname given along the way, but I never asked for it.
I don't remember us calling you Snowball.
It was like last summer, I think.
What's that, when you spit the guy's cum back in his mouth? Is that snowballing?
I believe that's the procedure.
Yeah.
But that's why it's not my nickname.
I bet there's not a gay club in America you could get laid in wearing that shirt. Now, you will get tips.
This is a great shirt. It's excellent.
Where?
Look at the size
in
of the pocket
Bahamas?
in the front. Keep anything in there.
Like what?
Dave's wallet.
That's how you judge shirt? How big the pockets are?
Yeah. I hate a shirt with a tiny pocket.
What are you carrying? I've never even heard of that problem before.
Sometimes you get a shirt and it's like the pocket is divided. They have like a piece of material in between the pocket. So I guess I don't know whether you keep a pen in the really narrow side. But yeah, I hate that.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Now he's acting like you're pathetic. Here's Hall Ass. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
None of your business, Hall Ass.
None of my business.
What we do here is secret.
Dave, if you're so broke, why don't you get a second job, man? You got a wife and a kid to support.
I like to see him get a first job. I would actually like to see him do something during the day.
Well, funny you should mention that. I applied to UPS for the weekends, and I got rejected. I swear to Jesus.
Your pants were already brown.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
You're not really able to hand people fucking gifts.
I don't know. I don't know what the deal is.
Can you carry a box?
Yeah, I think they must have looked up. You had to give them your driver's license, so they must have looked that up and saw I got 3 accidents.
They saw that your neck was too thin.
Maybe
the problem is you don't look good in brown shorts.
I look great in brown. Brown suits redheads. No, UPS, you're making a huge mistake. Well, I won't offer my help again.
That's it. They're lost.
They had a chance.
Yeah.
I was going to do that on the weekends.
You would.
Well, that would be nice for Christmas.
I'd love to do it around those times. You mean that's my Christmas gift?
To yourself. Yeah, they hire a bunch of extra people.
That's what I'll do.
Literally anybody.
I don't know. I'd say fuck UPS at this point.
You know what?
No.
Maybe you're a FedEx girl.
I think I'm going to try for FedEx. Why not? I like their uniforms better anyway.
What color are they?
White.
Yeah, red looks good in white. Here is Max. Max, you're on a Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, can we call him Fat Ace? See you.
I'm sorry I did that, Fez.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Listeners can be cruel.
They really can.
Well, I noticed you haven't returned that to Dave. Do you hate him too? Like you hate other people?
No, I don't hate Dave.
Who do you hate enough not to return their wallet?
Like, if I was walking down the street and I found, like...
First of all, I know this isn't true because you don't walk down the street.
I happened to be in the street and I saw, like, Mikey D's wallet. I wouldn't give it back to him.
Mikey D is our pal.
I don't get along with Mikey D.
Since when?
I never get along with Mikey D.
So you're mad enough to him not to give him his wallet back?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't steal it. I wouldn't, take the money out of it. If he finds it on his own, good luck. But I wouldn't like pick it up and say, hey, Mikey, I get your wallet.
Based on what? Why?
Because I don't like him.
So he doesn't get his money back. That's the way. This is what kind of a member of society you are.
I would just look the other way.
You, my friend, are without morals.
Maybe if you handed his wallet back, you'd feel better about yourself and him, and your relationship could be repaired.
What are we on, PBS now? Or we have to have like a little lesson at the end of every show?
Well, I'm just saying it's not good to carry a grudge.
Maybe he'd be like, thanks, Fez.
I'm not looking to repair that relationship.
Well, you're not going to with that attitude.
No. I'm not looking to do that. So why would I even, call him up and say, hey, I found your wallet, just to, open up a dialogue I don't want to.
This? If you find his wallet, right, give it to me, I'll give it back to him. Empty, but I'll get it back to him.
I'm just leaving it in the street.
Well, now that's just meanness.
No, it's like maybe, I just walk
All right, let's
past
say
it.
this. What if he had a baby?
Mm-hmm.
You saw his baby in the street. He couldn't find it.
Right.
Would you give him his baby back?
I would pick up a baby.
Thank you. Well, I think a wallet is more important than a baby.
And then take it to social services for saying, who left their baby in the street?
All right, who else would you do this to? By the way, you've even fought with Mikey D before, right?
Yeah, I have.
Would you give him his wallet back?
Sure I would. Because, there's rules in society.
There is rules to society. And what does Spike Lee say? Do the right thing.
Right.
You don't do the right thing, my friend.
It's the right thing for me.
Bullshit. There's either a right thing or there's not a right thing. We don't have rules of society just for your friends. Yeah, Jesus didn't say do unto your friends as you would have them do unto you. You're supposed to do unto everybody.
It's not being a good person.
I'm not hiding his wallet or anything.
I'm going to go further than that. I'm going to say he's a bad person.
Oh, my God.
For not giving back that wallet. And what if and you don't know, there could be a baby in that wallet.
Maybe a little first trimester type baby.
Here's, they're the cutest, in my opinion. After that, I can't stand them. But first time, I said, they're so cute with their little flipper arms.
And no baby formula when they're that small.
No.
Mm-mm.
And I always just hope that they're a little Merc baby. Just a little Flaminamite baby. I'm going, please don't let the arms grow. G-Man, you're on Run of Fez.
Dick Holder, 1229.
All right, what's happening, brother?
Hey, Fez, this is something you should probably talk to your therapist about because this is one of the worst forms of passive-aggressive behavior I've ever
You're
heard of.
passive-aggressive.
Maybe I am, but I'm still not giving him his wallet back.
And I'm going to say this, you're the worst waiter on Lido Deck. You're the worst.
I haven't brought you anything because I'm not a waiter. That's why you're still waiting for your order.
But Fez, with all the problems that you have, don't you think that something like this would only lead to bad karma, which you probably don't really need?
All right, so I'm the only one that if you hated someone, you wouldn't go out of your way to do them a favor.
How do you hate people? What is there to hate? how many human beings in your life do you hate? Other than Bin Laden, I can't think of a single guy that I feel like, I got to take him back off the list. Where's the hate from?
From all the run-ins with Mikey D. I'm just not going to do anything that would open that relationship up again.
Like give him back his money.
Exactly.
I don't want to do that. Here is Mike. Mike, you're on Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Hey, Fez, don't you think that if you don't give the wallet back, the terrorists win?
It doesn't seem like you're a good citizen.
Not at all.
I'm a good citizen. I pay my taxes. I do everything a citizen's supposed to do.
You pay your taxes because you're being watched. That's why you pay your taxes. Like if it was a law you had to give the thing back, you would. But you don't do things out of your own goodwill. You do them because you're forced to. All right, Earl. You've had problems with Mikey D, right?
Yes, we had major problems.
Would you give him his wallet back?
Yeah, I'd give it back.
And you know what Earl is, right?
Oh, yeah.
I do.
One of the biggest.
And then he's doing something you wouldn't. Although you did have to think about it, Earl.
Sure he did.
Yeah, but things like good
and he's
things,
saying it to look good.
And you put out good things come back to you.
Do they? What? Since when, Earl? When does that really work that way?
I really believe that.
You honestly believe find a penny, pick it up all day long, it gives you the luck. You live in a world of fucking magic. Black magic, but magic.
But I just believe, you put out good things come back to you. If you put out bad things come back to you.
Simple life, isn't it? Just a simple life.
That's a nice philosophy to live by.
How many bad things are you putting out?
First of all, there's no philosophy that has the term things in it. If you do things, come on.
It's Murphy's Law.
Here's Rick. Rick.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing here with these agreements in society is they don't apply to Fez because they're gentlemen's agreements.
Do you think that's true, Fez? You're not a gentleman for what you've done here.
This doesn't make me a gentleman.
No.
I am just happening to look the other way.
No, morals means you do something because it's the right thing to do, not that it works best for you. That's fucking chaos. That's the Sons of Anarchy, and we don't need that.
Sons of Anfarty.
Good one. Good review.
Thanks.
You'll fucking get even with those pricks.
Yeah. FX.
Yeah. Is that who they are?
Yeah.
I've been calling them the Fix Network all this time. I made a mistake. Danny, you're on Fez.
Hey, boys.
Yeah.
Didn't Fezzy say, I think even yesterday, that kindness is his greatest attribute?
I couldn't believe that. The other day you said that you were kind.
That's before I found this wallet.
Ugh.
And was put in this situation. I'm the one.
You're a curmudgeon.
I'm the one being honest.
You're a big pocket curmudgeon, is what you are. You and your giant pockets, and then you have no time for anyone else.
Ugh, I'm sick. See ya.
You're the reason why we have locks on doors, Fezzy.
I wouldn't go in someone's house and take their wallet.
Wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't.
Wouldn't you?
No.
Oh. I thought if I asked enough times in a row.
I'm not changing that answer.
I felt like if I really leaned on you, I could get you to.
I appreciate your pressure tactics.
Well, here is Jay. Jay, you're on Fez.
Hey, Fezzy, if the roles were reversed and Mikey D found your wallet, two things. Would you want him to return it to you? And if he did, how would you feel?
I would say thank you if I got my wallet back.
First of all, let's go first. Would you want him to return it? Because I know when you're missing anything.
I like having my stuff and knowing where it's at.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect him to return it, though.
Fezzy,
He's not answering.
There's not enough time in the day for you to worry about past.
Exactly. That's why I'm moving on, walking past the wallet.
Pick up the wallet, give it to me. I'll get a hold of him. I'll say, Mikey, I got your wallet and some of the money. I think Fez took some.
See how it starts?
Oh, yeah, you can get yourself into a fucking bind. You can get into a bind in this world.
Yeah.
I had a hell of a night last night, Fezzy. I had this, I'm over having a frozen hot chocolate at fucking Serendipity like a gentleman.
Nice.
Some little kid, Nicholas, he keeps coming over. Hey, hi. Right, he's picking his nose. He's leaning his head on me. Out of nowhere, the kid goes like this. You tickled me. I go, I fucking did not, kid. Don't get that thing started.
Oh, my gosh.
He's like all happy, like you tickled me. I go, you're out of your fucking mind. I said, even if I was a pedophile, I'd be with a 3-year-old girl, not with a 3-year-old boy.
That's a horror show.
By the way, it was. It was unbelievable.
And a restaurant full of people.
Who said there was a restaurant full of people?
There's always a line outside Serendipity.
I know. You know why? That fucking frozen hot chocolate is a brilliant idea. You take a hot chocolate,
right?
Freeze it.
Oh yeah.
Seems simple, fucking fantastic. But you got to be careful in this world.
Yeah.
I started trying to put my hand over the kid's mouth so he couldn't say anything. I was ready to throw him in the trunk of the car. Be done with the whole situation. Here's Kevin. Kevin, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ron, I had that happen where a guy I couldn't stand on our softball team dropped his wallet behind the bench, and I waited for everybody to leave. I went back, got the cheap fucker $75 out of it, and took his license and credit card and everything and dropped him off down in the ghetto in town. Felt great about it.
Where do you live, sir?
I live in North Florida.
All right, you see what you fucking sound like? Sound like some panhandle fucking hayseed now, Fezzy. Is that what you want to be? Sitting there listening to the fucking Skinner records all day long?
No.
No, you wearing some kind of cruise ship shirt. Well, it's too late. I got to laugh out there.
G-Baby.
Yeah. What do you do? Call from the other room?
No, that was G-Man.
Oh, I got confused.
G-Baby, they're a little...
I know I just took a G call. I thought he was just dialing from the other room.
Yeah, we got 2.
Yeah.
With the G.
3 with G-Vac.
But you see what he's saying, right, Fez? You
Yeah.
sound like this guy.
No, see, I'm just leaving that wallet where Mikey D left it, where he lost it.
What
He
if it
can
was
re-
his puppy? Would you return his puppy?
I would get the puppy out of the street.
And then what?
I don't know. Maybe take it to a shelter.
Would you jerk it off?
No, I wouldn't jerk it off.
Because I'm trying to figure out what you do.
But I'm not that guy. I'm not taking his credit cards to the ghetto.
Oh, so that makes you better.
Yes.
I think you're worse, actually.
Yeah.
Because you don't have the courage to steal. But you, whatever the G was, he was right. You're passive-aggressive.
Well, if that falls under passive-aggressive, I guess I am.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to.
It does fall under it. You're passive-aggressive. Also, I had a waiter last night, and he looked just like Trey Parker. So I said, you look like one of the guys from South Park. He thought I meant Cartman. His fucking little face was just crushed. He goes like this. Wow. Okay, I'll take that as a compliment. I go, why would you take it as a compliment? Because I thought one of the guys from South Park, because I don't know who's Matt and who's Trey.
Right. I think Matt's the curly-haired one.
Well, then I'm fucking completely wrong. What I say, you look like Trey, right?
Trey Parker's the one, with the blonde hair.
Yeah, that's what he looked like, except for a
Okay.
little bit Brazilian.
Okay.
And 1/4 Italian. But, was at Zaza's. Fantastic food. Later, I went over and had frozen hot chocolate. Living a whole life.
That's a good night.
And that's why I missed Jay Moore's show. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't see it. Even though I gave it 2 thumbs up.
It's great.
I didn't see it.
It's a fantastic show.
Well, I had the opportunity to watch it on the computer, but I'm not going to sit there like a fucking animal in a hard chair watching it.
Buffering. Buffering.
What are you screaming buffering at me for?
Because you're right. You can't
What,
watch
you
a
think
show
I got
on
my
the
dad's computer? No. I'm fucking locked right in. It looks fucking perfect.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
What am I, dial-up?
Oh.
What am I, in Elkton, Maryland? No. I'm fucking riding hard, brother. I'm in the Upper East Side of New York.
Well, I still get buffering problems.
Yeah, but your computer doesn't yell buffering.
Mine does.
Did you ever give him his wallet back?
Yeah, he got his wallet.
I met Mikey D.
No.
All
Still
right,
in the street.
all right, let me take this. And you're a Christian, right?
Mm-hmm.
What kind?
Lutheran?
Luther Vandross?
No, Lutheran.
But I'm saying Luther Vandross is a great singer, and if you pray to him, that's good. But what if it's Christmas morning?
Mm-hmm.
You find his wallet.
Right.
Maybe the money's in there for his kid. Do you give him the money back on Christmas?
I would want Lene D to have a nice Christmas.
This is why I hate Christians. They think Christmas is the only time to be nice to people. The rest of the year, they can do whatever. I'd rather hang out with crazy pagans right now, Fez. I'd rather be with a lunatic pagan going like this. I keep tiles in a teacup. But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
You're acting like, oh, I'll be a good person one day out of the year. The baby Jesus' birthday. That's the only day you'll act like a human being.
But at least it's one day.
Out of 365. Earl, you're a Christian too, right?
Yes, I'm a Baptist.
Really?
Yes.
That's unusual. Run into a black guy that's a Baptist. Never seen that before.
Yes, practicing Baptist.
I want you to ask your, I guess you call him preacher man. Ask your preacher man.
We call him pastor.
When you're not screaming and talking in tongues, could you say, "Can I talk to you in English for a second?" You know, when your mom's not yelling out "Lodi, Lodi" and throwing herself on the floor, and say, "Should a Christian give it back?" And then just let them know, I have a friend named Ace who doesn't really seem to be a Christian, except for on Christmas. Don't you scowl at me, Watley. Don't
My
you
name's
sit,
not Ace.
Don't sit there and scowl at me when you know you're wrong. Here's Eric. Eric, you're on Fez.
Yeah, hey, buddy, what's going on? Hey, Fez, if you saw an old lady that was about to get hit by a bus within a reasonable distance, would you turn the other way before you risked bodily harm?
Would you save your life to run in front of an old lady in front of a bus?
No, I would not.
By the way, for you to get there would have to be the slowest moving bus in history.
My reflexes aren't what they were.
You walk like you're stepping on a hot plate. I've noticed that. Like every step hurts you.
So, no, kill myself with the bus to save the old lady?
I didn't say you'd have to die. You're risking life to save an old lady.
I would try to save the old lady.
What if it was Mikey D in front of a bus?
I would yell, "Hey, Mikey, watch out, here's a bus."
It's awful.
There's a bus coming.
Fez, we're talking again. This is fantastic.
See, that's what would happen.
I'm going to call you later. And then I'm going to stop
And
by.
every 2 minutes. Yes.
What did he ever do that made you so mad?
It's several things. It happens over and over again.
Debbie, you're on Fez.
Hey, boys.
Yeah.
I just need to applaud Fezzy for his honesty. Even though he's passive-aggressive and everything he's saying, and it's Christian one day a year, at least he's being honest, boys.
Well, that's great. Let me be honest here. I think you're a cross-eyed bitch. How's that? Does that make me a special little girl today? Why is honesty so fucking nice?
Wow, sometimes it's not the best policy.
I try not to be honest with people. Lord knows if I said what was really on my mind, between you and that red-headed freak sitting next to you, I would never stop talking.
I'm standing.
Well, you got me there. Addio he.
Oh, Lord.
You got the joke?
Yeah.
Because if you're going to rock the Radiohead, make sure we see all of it, not just Addio he.
This is a fine shirt. 1996. Tommy, thanks for the OK computer tour, baby.
And that's it? Since then, you're not so happy?
That was my favorite one.
Cam, you're on Fez.
Hey, I think Fezzy's being honest. I think if you were to ask people and it was anonymous, I think a lot of people would do what he do. I really don't think it's that odd that he wouldn't pick it up and wouldn't give it back.
All right, where are you calling from, Kim?
Well, Tampa.
Tampa, Florida. For some reason, Floridians will not give you their money back. Mainly because they think of the rest of us as tourists. They think of, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to meet one person in Florida who had a job that didn't have a name tag. Everybody down there, hi, my name is. The governor of Florida has got a fucking name tag right now.
And Flair.
What's that, Ric Flair?
No, lots of pins and shit.
You just watch Office Space the other night? Thought to yourself, I'm going to throw Flair
It's a
in the
legitimate
conversation?
thing. It's a legitimate thing. I worked at Applebee's for two months.
Oh, I didn't know you were rocking the Applebee's things.
2 months.
Now I'm going to be giving this back to Jeremy Lopez, its rightful owner.
Come on.
You know what? I have to cut this card up. I'm sorry.
Oh,
sir.
no.
Does this still work to get in and out of the building?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, let's do a thing when we get rid of interns. We fucking take their cards back. Here's Lanny. Lanny Armando Fez.
Hey, Fezzy, I got a question for you. I was wondering if you would rattle Mikey D if he was getting a little on the side.
You mean cheating on his wife? No, I don't care. I wouldn't go call Tellin' Helen and say Mikey's cheating.
Sure.
I wouldn't even care to. That's his own business. This is my whole point on this. Stay away from Mikey D. Don't
You have
interact
other
with Mikey D.
You have other people you feel this way about?
I don't know if I have anyone
So
like
he's
this.
your nemesis. Out of your whole life, he's the only person that's done wrong to you.
Yeah.
Because it seems like you're a lucky old lady to me. Because all Mikey's ever done is like you.
And then there's always trouble.
I never heard him say one thing against you. Maybe he gets on your nerves, but he's never purposely tried to hurt you.
He's always starting trouble. Whenever he's allowed back in the picture, trouble starts again.
Well, I just want to say I think the best of him. Polo?
Polo, how you doing? You like the movie?
Polo, you like the movie.
Thank you. I'm driving through Arkansas and Missouri, so I'm kind of...
Studios in a predominantly white neighborhood. Warner Fez presents Showtime with the Polo.
Hi, Polo.
Hello.
Polo, what movies are coming out this week?
Okay, as far as I know, it's Eagle Eye, which is the follow-up to Disturbia, Nights at Rodenta, Choke, Lucky Ones, and Miracle at St. Anna.
Now, did you see Choke?
Yes.
How was it?
Choke is good. It's not as stylistically interesting as Fight Club, but it's that same, obviously the same writer, Chuck Palahniuk, or however you pronounce his freaking name. And, it's about a guy who's sex addicted and, he's scamming people in restaurants. So it's all of that nihilistic kind of edge, pushing them. Yeah, he's in, sex addiction clubs. So it's that kind of an interesting story, which, there's all those addiction clubs.
So it's better than Fight Club?
No, it's not better. Not better because Fight Club was directed so well. And, of course, the acting, Brad Pitt and Ed Norton were at the top of their game.
So the director wasn't good?
Not as good, no.
He was on O&A today, right? The director?
Yeah, Clark Gregg.
I wish you would have called him and said you were not that good.
I'm not saying the film isn't good. It's good. I'm not criticizing.
Little Jonah Bobo, our buddy, Fez's illegitimate son, or is it your godson? What do they say on the internet?
That he is my son.
Right.
And that I guess I'm no longer living with his mother.
How was he in the movie?
He's very nice. The whole film is. I'm a
You know
fan
what?
of the
I don't
writer.
think he sees movies.
See, he didn't say this.
A review would not be he's pretty nice.
I'm not trying to look. I'm on vacation. I didn't even know I was talking, but I'm happy to say that.
I don't think he sees any of the movies.
He doesn't. I've gone to movies with him, and I've seen him duck out of theaters without seeing a whole movie.
I'll see them.
Polo, you see the movies for free, right?
I see them for free.
Yeah. So why wouldn't you just have the fucking courtesy to sit there and review the movie properly?
Because we have a lot of things that I'm on vacation. I didn't realize, but
I mean all the time. You
Yeah.
haven't seen one movie all the way through this summer.
You can never explain a movie to us.
I am happy to say that I see all the movies, and sometimes, on some occasions, I blow them off, or I'm a little rushed. But I that's because I'm a busy.
All right, we got a movie trivia question on this year's movies to see whether or not Polo has seen the movies. Would you be willing to take it, Paul?
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Ron and Fez present Your Life's a Movie Quiz with Paul O.
Hey, Polo, you like some movie quiz?
Yeah, okay.
All right, here you go. In Hellboy 2,
Yeah.
what is the name of the King of the Elves in Hellboy 2?
Well, that's a very specific question because I mean,
Did you see the movie or not?
Of course I saw the movie.
So what's the answer?
All right, let me put it to you this way. I can tell you the storyline. Now, the King
I'm
of the
asking you what the name of the King of the Elves is in Hellboy 2.
That's some stupid name that I wouldn't be able
Didn't
to
say
remember.
it.
Didn't say it wrong.
Didn't say it.
That's a ridiculous question.
What was the
Get him off the phone!
All right, so that's when he gets it wrong?
The wrong answer.
And what if he gets it right?
Oh my God.
All right, so this is going to make his new wife mad. All right, Kung Fu Panda, where does Po the Panda live?
The panda is in China, and he's working in a restaurant.
Where does the panda live?
He kind of lives in the restaurant with his upstairs. In the
What is the
upstairs
name of the
restaurant.
area that he lives in?
I guess it's China.
It's the Valley of Peace.
Get
So,
him off the phone!
You're 0 for 2.
Didn't see it.
Didn't see it. And Tropic Thunder, what are the two products that the rapper Al Pacino promotes?
Well, it's some kind of an energy drink, and it was a very amusing short at the very beginning of the movie, and it was a drink, and I don't know, it wasn't condoms, but it was funny.
It was Booty Sweat and Bust a Nut candy bars. So
Okay, very good. I couldn't remember.
Doesn't know the answer one yet.
No.
In the rocker, Robert Fishman joins his nephew's band. What's the name of the band?
The name of the band. Well, I mean, obviously there were two bands: the band that he joined, and then the band he broke off from and was thrown out of. And I don't know the name of either band.
Right. So why bring it up?
off the phone.
The answer is ADD.
Didn't see the rocker.
Did not see it. In Indiana Jones, this was a big movie this summer, right, Fez?
Oh, huge.
Was it?
Yep. Did very well at the box office. You'd think you would have seen it.
What was the name of Shia LaBeouf's name in the movie?
Okay, Shia LaBeouf's name. Jesus. I mean, obviously, I can't reveal the ending, which tells you what happened.
That has nothing. Just give me the guy's name.
That guy's name.
Mutt Williams. Again, you're wrong.
off the phone.
Didn't even see
Didn't
Indiana
even see it.
Jones.
Didn't even see it.
One of the big ones from the summer.
Didn't even see it.
0 for 5.
What is he?
0 for 5.
What is the name of Iron Man's assistant?
Iron Man's assistant is played by Gwyneth Paltrow. She's like a secretary.
What's her name?
Biden.
What's her character's name?
I'm in a car. I can't even
Pepper
Google
Potts.
it.
Yes, you can't
Get off the
Google.
phone.
That's the fucking problem. You can't go to IMDb right now because you've seen nothing all year, and you drag the show down with your bad reviews.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to drag anything down. I mean, I'm on vacation. I'm ball hunting. And
All right, in The Dark Knight, how does the Joker escape from jail?
The Joker escapes from jail. Now, this is an easy question because it's actually part of the plot. He has a phone inserted in another prisoner's stomach, and he calls that phone.
He got this one correct.
Oh, my God.
All right, so you did see Batman.
I've seen them all.
You seen one movie this summer?
No, I've seen them all. It's just you ask difficult questions that I didn't. I mean, they're not plot.
Shia LaBeouf's name?
Shia LaBeouf?
It's just the character's name.
Okay, but that's a lot of information. I see all the movies. I can't retain everything.
You know what? Let's start and just have you review books because it doesn't matter. That way you can have the book in front of you.
Yeah, no, it's not about the book. Now, I'm reading a very nice book now, The Lovely Bones, which is going to be made into a film shortly by the guy who did Lord of the Rings. But there's a lot of movies out this week, and I do see the movies.
You didn't see any of them. You didn't see Choke. You did not see Choke.
I did see them all. There's The Lucky Ones is out this week with Tim Robbins, Nights of Redemption. But, you know, I'm sorry. I would have prepared. I would have studied.
No, you should be studying all the time. You should be our expert.
You should know some of these simple questions to these big movies.
Yeah.
Matt, you're on Run and Fez.
Yeah, hey, Ronnie, this quiz isn't fair. You have to stick to stuff that happens in the first 15 minutes of the movies. That's all he puts in.
That's true. He watches for 15 minutes, he comes, and then he leaves. Oh, I'm thinking of points. You're doing very well out there. I'm not getting laughs in here, but I hear laughter from the other room. I'm playing to the back.
And, you know, as a matter of fact, I will see a movie in its entirety and take people back and watch segments.
Matt, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie. Hey, I have a question for Paulo. Hey, Paulo, if you found a wallet on the ground, would you give all of the money back or only 20% of the money back?
Well, first of all, I have returned wallets that I've found before. You know, that's the old thing. If you find cash, you don't have to return it. If you find a wallet and you have ID, you return the whole wallet.
This is the difference between you and Fez. You're working from a moral code, where Fez lives in a world like Ayn Rand. Whatever's good for Fez.
But you know what? When I return the wallet, I would leave a card and say, yeah, you know, where's my reward? Where's my, you know, like the guy...
So you expect a reward, a little something, a little taste.
Yeah, like the guy in Burn After Reading, a Good Samaritan prize.
What was his name?
It was
He
some stupid snaggletooth name.
Get him off the phone.
Earl, I want you to tap out right now with Hicks.
Uh-huh.
Put Hicks behind there. Because he was just looking at you, Dave, like he had no idea what you were doing.
Hit it.
Like this means nothing.
I'm a reindeer.
Yeah.
I'm prancing.
Like there's no universal work that we do here.
By the way, he's 1 for 8. That's not
But
going
he
to
would take the wallet back, unlike Fezzi. Fezzi, if you took a wallet back full money, would you expect a little something?
Yeah, I think I would. Yeah, I would expect, you know, something for my trouble. I would definitely would. Like if I bought someone a lottery ticket, and let's say they won.
First of all, you ain't.
As a gift.
But you ain't going to. I know you. Your gifts stink.
And the
lottery ticket would have been the best Christmas present I ever got from you.
And if they ended up winning, like, let's say $1,000, I would expect, the person I gave that ticket to give me a little cut of the lottery winnings.
How much?
For a $1,000 win, I would say $100.
So you want 10%?
Yeah.
You're fucking Bob Eatman now. Give me 10% for doing next to nothing.
So, yeah, I think that would be a nice, legitimate thing to do.
10%, because usually we're not even taking into account the credit cards and everything else, which is a huge expense to have to replace those and an inconvenience. So 10% is very reasonable, and I commend Fez on it.
So, in other words, anytime you guys do something, you expect something. Now, if you picked up a pizza for me, what do I got to do? Give you 2 slices?
That would be
Anything
nice.
can happen. What is this, Vegas? Everywhere we go, everybody's going to wet their beak a little bit?
If I went and got the pizza for you, yeah, give me a slice or two.
So you don't do anything unless there's something in it for you.
It's nice to have the offer there. Maybe, maybe I'll be in a mood where I go, no pizza for me.
I fucking know. I know that would never happen. Because I've seen you in a hurry to make sure you got your share, burn the roof of your mouth with pizza. So I know now you're lying.
I mean, what I always do is I bring it to him. I say, enjoy yourself. Eat as much as you want. If you can't finish it, I'll be happy to finish it for you.
Is that watch? Is that clock wrong?
It is now. It wasn't before.
Would the time just go back an hour?
It went back like a half hour.
All right. What's the legitimate time, Hicks?
It's 1:11.
Our official thing here says 12:30.
That's fucked.
Yeah, I know it is, because if I was only in here for 30 minutes today, I would have thought A, I had a stroke, and B, I quit this stupid job.
Yeah, I just ran out to talk to Mars, and he said that DC lost time. Whatever that.
Oh God! We have front charge of our own fucking clock.
We need this bailout.
Whatever weird science fiction that thing is.
Maybe that black hole is started.
Oh, don't start on me.
Oh.
That gets me queasy. I'm gonna get dizzy and I'm gonna spin. Don't. I'm still freaked out over the clock. Please don't do that.
Your eyelashes are melting.
I'm Jeremy Lopez. Jeremy Lopez.
I can't even look.
Is this fucking building shaking for real?
It may be. Because
you
everything
just said
feels
it
like
may be 3 times in a row.
Did I? All right, everything's freaking out.
Huh?
It started out with the clock. Now I'm very dizzy. Nobody go near the windows.
Are we tripping?
We could be, Lord
Did
knows.
we get dosed?
It's happened before.
Marshmallows.
Why do you act like you're a lizard or something? That doesn't even make sense. You changed species.
The Lizard King.
He can do anything. Weird scenes inside the gold mine.
My head's just spinning right now. Don't, please. Don't spin. Don't roll off in your chair. Especially towards the window. I can't even look out the window right now.
Wait a minute, who's missing?
Earl.
He's just blending in to the wall.
Oh, that's creepy. You're shaking a pen in front of my face.
I actually still can see trails. That's the fucking bad thing about me. I've never quite lost that. Why are you so weirded out?
I get dizzy really easily. I get the vertigo.
This building is fucking really tilting back and forth.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Brian, you're on Fez.
Fezzy, just relax, man, and the worm will turn.
That's right, brother. We'll ride it out.
I don't know what that means.
I mean, anything that you're thinking is you.
Well, I'm dizzy and nauseous. All right, see, you're rolling around in your chair, and you're rolling towards the window, and it makes me nervous. I hate people going near the windows.
What if this building started to fall?
We're screwed.
Are we?
Yeah.
Bill on first show.
4985, my buddy.
Hoorah.
Hey, Fezzy, I got your keys. Listen.
This just came in. Earl's Black. All right.
I've had my suspicions.
All right, listen, this is great. Earl just gave me this. We can't break. We have to stay on the air because DC can't get us back off the air again. So, Fez, you're on your own. Fuck this job.
What? No, don't. No, I'm all dizzy. Don't. Please don't. Don't. It's all scary. Now I got hit with a cup of pens. The pens are everywhere. It's all chaos in here. Nothing's working.
No, don't pick it up. Just let your OCDs go.
I hate it.
Let your OCDs go. There's things on the floor.
There's pens and markers everywhere.
That's right. They're on the floor. Who cares? Your mom's on her way home.
Oh, God.
She sees these pens and markers.
Yeah, she's going to flip.
Clutter.
They're under my
Mess.
feet. They're rolling around.
Marker.
See? Now I just kicked the cup. This adds to the chaos. That all started with the clock in here.
What are you talking about?
When the clock went screwy.
The clock never went screwy. You're making things up in your own mind.
No, I guess it's fixed now, but it went nuts. It went insane.
Stop worrying. This is what happens when you don't do the right thing and return wallets.
Well, I didn't mean for the universe to come crashing in on me.
Don't you wish we could break?
It would be nice. It'd be nice if we could just stop and pick up these pens. Oh, I'm just sweating.
No, it's all part of it. Don't let it bother you.
I have a bad...
Let me go over here to Pat. Pat, you're on Fez.
Hey, buddies. Hey, Fezzy, are you moving?
No.
Well, you better get home because there's people taking stuff out of your apartment. Oh, wait a
That's
minute,
scary, man.
It's scary to think that maybe I left the door unlocked.
Paulo?
Yes, sir.
Enjoy your vacation, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
Here is, it's our good friend, Arch. Arch, you're on Run of Fez.
Fezzy, my brother just called. He's a city fireman, and he's working on your island, and he thinks he's at your apartment trying to get the door open. Something about the cat.
Is your apartment on fire?
It better not be.
Or what? You're going to start kicking ass?
Or I'm going home to a pile of ashes, including the cat.
How's that different from every other night?
Because that cat's still a little wild. It's not going to let anyone pick it up to try to save it. I don't think it's funny, Arch.
Thanks, my brother.
See you, brother.
Peace. All right, we'll break right back, Run of Fez.